Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no like me. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. You no business, me no care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no already hear me. Fun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things, me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things, me come fi talk the things, you hear?
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Your words are powerful, but even the best need a little polish. Whether it's a business report, presentation, blog post, or academic paper, we've got you covered. At Smarty Pants Consulting, our expert editors and proofreaders ensure your writing is flawless, clear, concise, and compelling. Don't let typos or grammar slip-ups hold you back. Let Smarty Pants Consulting elevate your work to the next level. Fast, reliable, and professional every time. Call or text Smarty Pants Consulting at 212-658-8700 and get started today. Your words perfected. Call or text Smarty Pants Consulting at 212-658-8700. That's Smarty Pants Consulting at 212-658-8700.
DJ Glenn, Early Morning Flight, Praise Radio 592 presents Cruising with the Angels, Denim and White Edition, Sunday, August 10th, boarding from 6 p.m. sharp. Early bird tickets are only $70, so get them now. And dinner is included. Sunday, August 10th, on board the Liberty Bell, Brooklyn Army Terminal, 58th Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11220. All hosted by DJ Glenn, music by DJ Sean and Baby Wayne. Live performances by Renwick, Berry, Twin Fire, LaFleur, Durant, Eddie Niblet, and so much more. Get your $50 limited ticket special right now. Go to www.praiseradio592.com. Call 718-496-2219. Take advantage of our Liberty special offer right now while supply lasts. Get your tickets now at Upper Dem Express, 915 Utica Avenue between Church and Snyder Avenue, and Caribbean Power Jam, 169 Ramsden Avenue between Winthrop and Rutland Road. Cruising with the Angels, Denim and White Edition, all hosted by DJ Glenn. Sunday, August 10th. Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Intori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthew's 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year. Oh, not again, man. Not again. Chaja, I got to get this engine fixed. Oh, shucks. Hey, like me, bro. Hey, what going on there? What going on, Germs? Hey, days, dog. Right now, me head hot to me, bro. Me engine ain't starting. Where me engine ain't starting? Not the other day you fix your engine. But I mean, nobody's man ain't do a good work or what, right? I want to know what part I could get me engine fixed, bro. Alright, don't say 40. I got to help you out, because you know you're my brother. Excitement. Hey, what going on? It's all about A&F General Auto Repair Inc., bro. These man, them specialize in everything when it comes to your car, your engine, your wheel, you know what I mean? Your carburetor. Whatever it is, bro, these man is the man, them go and fix your vehicle. Alright, well, like no part of these people, them there, man. These people are located at 57-1 Cooper Avenue, yeah, Glendale, Queens. You understand? You could contact them on 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723 or 646-972-8828. It is enough number. Well, all three them number, you must get onto them, man. You'll never going to me wasting no more time about it. I gonna deal with this engine now. Alright, do your thing, Drums. You don't know. It's all about A&F General Auto Repair Inc. Best auto mechanic them. Definitely, guys. You understand? Alright.
Me darker than midnight. Me darker than cool.
DJ Glenn, early morning flight. Praise Radio 592 presents Cruising with the Angels, Denim and White edition. Sunday, August 10th, boarding from 6 p.m. sharp. Early bird tickets are only $70, so get them now. And dinner is included. Sunday, August 10th, on board the Liberty Bell, Brooklyn Army Terminal, 58th Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11220. All hosted by DJ Glenn. Music by DJ Sean and Baby Wayne. Live performances by Renwick, Berry, Twin Fire, LaFleur, Durant, Eddie Niblet,
Again and again. See John the Baptist, don't tell them repent me come fit tell
and
them
so much more. Get your $50 limited ticket special right now. Go to www.praiseradio592.com. Call 718-496-2219. Take advantage of our Liberty special offer right now while supply lasts. Get your tickets now at Upper Dem Express, 915 Utica Avenue between Church and Snyder Avenue, and Caribbean Power Jam, 169 Ramsden Avenue between Winthrop and Rutland Road. Cruising with the Angels, Denim and White edition. All hosted by DJ Glenn. Sunday, August 10th.
Bang, 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 bang. Banging. We in the building. How you guys doing? It is. Excuse me, it's Thursday, man. You know how we vibing tonight. You know what I mean? Yeah. We ain't keeping nobody, so we vibing. How you do? Big up to everybody, man. You know what it is. Let's go. Welcome on to the next edition of Let's Start the Thing Scotland Talk Show. It's your host with the most. Your boy, Firefield is in the building, aka Mr. Let's Start the Things. You knew. I want to say, welcome down. I've been waiting the whole day for this. But definitely we kick it off early because you don't know what I'm going. I don't want to go too late because I got to wake up. I'm going to bed too late and I can't get to wake up for the show. So we're going to start plugging in this show a little early. You understand? And deal with it like that. You understand? All right. Like I say, I want to say good night to all my brothers and my sisters. I love you guys. You know how it is already, man. I always appreciate you guys taking time out to come over here and definitely rock with your boy. And like I said, I just hope you continue rocking with me, you know what I mean? Yeah, those persons who there with me from ever since, those persons who just start rocking with me, let me keep rocking and coming, you know? Yeah, man, let me keep rocking. Let's keep rocking. That's how we're doing it wrong here, you know what I mean? So big up everybody that definitely in the building. Please like up the live. That's all I need you to do also. Like the live up, cause enough of y'all is don't be liking up the live, buddy. I like up the live, buddy. All right, good. Nevertheless, man, as you guys see the thumbnail of the title, you guys know what's going on. You guys know what we got up and ready to run in with. As you see, you know what I mean? We're going to touch on, definitely as you see the thumbnail of the title, like I said, we're going to be touching on Mohamed, getting, should we say, the ambassador of America, what she was saying about pertaining to Mohamed being in for president or wherever is it. It's going to be crazy, you know, me running for government, or even if, this is what she's saying, if he should win, it's going to be some problem when it comes to the business and so forth. We got video with person reacting to that. Also tonight, definitely, you don't know the thing, but we got to still full up on that piece of 7-year-old girl life that was taken. So we got a video tonight with a taxi driver by, see this man doing this woman by. You understand? We got some more stuff to go through quick and fast. So, you know what I mean? We're going to be going up to 10:30, because I got to go and pick up them children. Them that a birthday party. So the birthday party is going to done around the time there. So I gotta roll out and go and get them. So I say, you know, something I running quick. Deal with the yard before I wait till and then it's a problem. So we're going up to 10 o'clock, quick and fast. You know the code already. You know what I mean? Big up to everybody in the building. You know the code go. Like up the live before we go anywhere.
I see I did my band and girl. Kayana my band and girl. Where is my band and girl? Here many people you don't know say Junior be representing for Let's Talk the Thing TV YouTube channel. So people you don't know subscribe for all Guyanese entertainment and news. You see me? The girl them want the sugar. They want the sugar cane man. Sweet sugar cane what the girl them want. Let's Talk the Thing TV YouTube channel.
Yeah, man, check in. You know the thing already. So shout out to everybody in the building. You guys know the code. You know what's going on. You know what's up. Big up to everybody. Like I said, like up the live. Now we got the freelance. You know, we got the freestyle topic. And then we get into what we want quick and fast. So we're not going to be wasting no time on this topic. We're going to be going through and try to see if we could, you know, finish direct in the 2-hour period that we definitely set for do. So big up to everybody. She was paid to say that. Everybody know that. Why y'all got your own conversation in this group, and I don't know what y'all is talking about. Y'all don't even say y'all say fire or none. I must implicate me in these conversations. I just got y'all nice conversation. I don't know who y'all talking about. Eh? I love y'all. Anyway, freestyle I'm sitting. The freestyle one now, you know, I haven't brought this to the turntable. I haven't brought this to the turntable as yet. And I can't get it inside the box, the dub box, and then play it. Now I know you guys here were going on with the win party. Person that's facilitating with them with the win party is being targeted right now in the banks and not in any bank. You understand? A particular bank that you're gonna hear. Now we got a video here, so it's a few minutes, but we're gonna dissect it as we go through. We gotta go through. You know the thing go already. What's going on here? Inside, man. Inside? It's a serious situation whereby The Mohamed them getting target cruel. So here we're going on now. Y'all know the freestyle. We're gonna kick it off with the bank. Then we're gonna go into the ambassador. Then we're gonna go straight into the rest of the topics that we got for you, right? So we're going down in the right order and form. Cause we want go talk about that, come back and talk about that when we done pause though. You know what I mean? But before we even go through anything, like I said, guys, if you are interested in donating to the channel, you guys could donate by dropping anything in the Cash App or the Zelle that's provided at the bottom of the screen, or you guys could donate to the channel by purchasing a super chat or a super sticker. All you got to do is just hit the dollar sign that's provided on your device, select whether it's a super chat or a super sticker, select your payment method, and send on. It's just like that. Easy peasy. Or you guys could donate to the channel by being a member of the channel. That's for $2 a month. You guys know what the code is already, alright? So that's up. And like I said, guys, if you guys are interested in advertising on the radio, on the station, you guys could definitely contact 347-801-6231. Remember, business is business, whether it's big or it's small. You know what I mean? Don't listen to the noise in the market. Watch the sales. And like I said, in order for you to get pay out of your business, you got to advertise your business. I'm not saying this is the only platform you should, but definitely as you guys see what's going on, one of the fastest rising YouTube channel, so you know we are providing our service to you by advertising for you. So if you're interested, you guys could contact, like I said, 347-801-6231. Okay, you know the code, you know what it is. It's all about sliders, man. Shout out to the Sliders family. Those are the guys behind the custom cornhole bags and equipment. Now you guys know cornhole bags is a game, and these guys design it to your pleasure, whether you got your logo or you want to put a logo. Whatever they say, they design it. If you need the equipment, they got that also, guys. And definitely right now, them giving 10% offer to anyone that definitely purchasing whether the cornhole bags or the equipment. Definitely all you got to do is just put into the slot, let's start the things, and automatically you will get 10% off. And like I said, guys, you could contact them on sliders for you at yahoo.com, and you know how it goes already for all your cornhole bags and equipment. And we're talking about custom cornhole bags and equipment, guys. All right, to all my car lovers out there, you know, having a vehicle is like having a woman. You gotta take care of it. You can't bubble. So enough time we don't find the right auto repair shop for take care of we baby. You know what I mean? Definitely this is what part it get nice. Now if you're in the vicinity of Queens or even Brooklyn and you could reach to these guys, they definitely is gonna make everything perfect for you. And we're definitely speaking about A&F General Auto Repair Inc. Yes, guys, they are located at 5731 Cooper Avenue, Glendale, Queens, New York. Now, this is how you could contact them. You could hit up Furrows on 347-357-8723. You understand? Or you could call the shop direct at 347-844-9333. So those are the number. Once again, contact Furrows on 347-357-8723, or contact the shop number at 347-844-9333. The best mechanic, the best auto mechanic, and we're speaking about A&F General Auto Repair Inc. for all your auto repair, everything when it comes to your car. Sunday the 3rd of August, it's all about Family Spice Restaurant, proudly present to you the day and night. Reggae, soca, splash, short skirt, shots edition. All road leads to 188 Pequannock Street. Yes, Bridgeport, Connecticut, and it kicks off at 11 a.m. in the morning. Now it's a day and a night. You want to go day, go day. You want to go night, go night. You want to go both? All right, it's up to you. Definitely roll it in your numbers. Definitely the ladies is going to be coming and looking good in them shots. Well-stocked bar, everything kick off like I told you from 11 a.m. in the morning. So it's Sunday the 3rd of August. Reggae, soca, splash, short skirt, shots edition. All goes down the 16th of August. Our road leads to 1031 Schenectady Avenue, Brooklyn, between Church and Snyder. It's all about Donald, a.k.a. Chef D, proudly presents you that bright color brunch party. Kicks off at 4 p.m. sharp, guys. Definitely you need to roll out and show him some support. Like I said again, 1031 Schenectady Avenue, Brooklyn, between Church and Snyder. Like I told you, admission $40 included brunch of your choice and a rum punch. Also, he will be having a happy hour from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. $100 bottle happy hour. So make sure you roll out 16th of August. Yes, guys. Now, if you're in the vicinity, if you're in Atlanta, Georgia, and you have a loved one that you definitely are taking care of, but you think that, you know what I mean, you got too much of things to do, you might just get a new job. You know what I mean, your job might got you caught up with things. You might, you know what I mean, you might got your business wherever it is, and you may not be on time to do what you got to do with them. That's where Charter Home Health Care, definitely Inc. They located at 1424 Veterans Drive, Suite, Street A, or so we said 3A, Conyers, guys. You need to check them out. You could contact them on 770-648-7532. Definitely we're talking about home care for peace of mind. Okay, guys, you know how the code go already. I want to shout out to the officers and the members of Own Your Own Strength. Remember, they got the big fundraising event for Guyana Project. It's Own Your Own Strength. They said join us under the company for an event of elegance showcasing creativity, fashion, art, and jazz. All goes down on the 16th of August. Definitely our road leads to 11455 to 10th Street, Queens, New York. People, you know the code go already. I want to shout out to Miss Spice. You know, she got her big birthday party coming up on the 1st of August, guys. You need to roll it. It's all about pull up and drive out. Yeah, part 2. Our road leads to 1007 Utica Avenue. Bad piece of party. Miss Spice, thank you for coming aboard with us for your advertisement need. You know how the code is already. Alright? Yeah, man. Alright, guys. Bill speed. Time for we jump into what we gotta jump into. Get this out of the way. And let me jump into the first video that we got of the kick off the ball game, kick off the spice, kick off the clove. Yeah, I don't know. Now I know y'all know what's going on, but let me dissect this video over here tonight. Over here, it's gonna get dissect. Let me deal with it. Now, like I said already, right? And I want to make it clear to everybody. When I was emphasizing upon give Mohamed a chance, I just want to make it clear, right? It's just because upon giving him a chance. It don't literally mean I'm a win supporter, a win fan, or not. I just rate Mohamed on he level. Whatever he do, he did. Like I said, judgment, wherever judgment got come he way, the judgment gonna come he way. Mean that he's ever throw it in the face or throw it in the public. All I saying is that give you a chance to do a thing. Now, you know, you hear a bag of this, a bag of other people talking this, who visa getting revoked and all them thing. You know how my thing already. I know from the very first instant that me do not inline myself with politics. But more time, we must go and talk about some things about politics, especially as is election time now. Nothing wrong with it because there are a lot of tension in the air. There's so much going on within because we see whereby Mr. Mohamed is the only man that getting target. Now, this also show you that, and like I said, me not speaking on behalf of being a supporter because me supporting nobody. I supporting the we movement. We, the change come from we. We, in order for change come, is we gotta make the change. Because I tell you something from for the first, and let me tell you if I never tell you something. Government, from ever since I know myself, I never depend upon the government for nothing. I never depend upon me family them for nothing. I never depend upon nobody for nothing. I telling you, I work hard for what I want in life. Everything. Why went 10 years ago to why then now? I proud because you know why? I put the pedal to the metal. I start elevate. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's not no scholar, it's a dropout. But still, me let being a dropout hold me down in life. I still try to pursue, to be great, to learn about things, to research. That's why I could get a show like this here. So I mightn't be the best reader. You know what I mean? But I do my thing. I mightn't be no scholar. I never come out and tell nobody though. My life is an open book and I'm proud to show anybody, tell anybody about me because me got nothing to fight. The main thing is not a criminal. I never go down no criminal road. I never involve myself in nothing. Me record clean. In Guyana and in America. It clean. So me ain't gotta worry with nothing. Understand? But what I'm trying to say is that the government never give me nothing. I work hard for what I want. And if it wasn't for me, I would have never changed. If it wasn't for me, I would have never be the person that I am today. That's why I come back to saying we gotta make the change. And we're not only talking about change in politics or a party to run the country, but change in we mindset, change in we thinking, change how we treat each other, how we look at each other. All of these things is the real change. We're not talking about nobody going to sit down and you're praising he for president. No. Because at the end of the day, if you go for see them man, you got to line up at the gate, you got to wait in the hot sun if you're begging for 10,000 or 15,000. You might not even get to see them. The change is we. Because we, as people, need for change we mindset. Guyanese people need to change their mindset to how they think about each other, to how they fight down each other. The soup drinking, the licky. This where the change gotta come. You think if I was like them, man, I would have done anyway? You think I dep on licky and no, I trying to be great in life, and this is what I'm trying to tell my brothers and sisters. And when we get there, once we get there, whoever running the country gonna know how them people stay. But you know why I feel them is treat we like that? Because we is allow it for they treat we like how they is treat we. They is treat we because we is allow it. That's why I say we need to change ourselves. This change is we. Try to be better to your kids. Try to be better in life, you know. Be obedient. Try to don't break laws. Because look at what. Sometimes the place, I know one thing about Guyana, and I could remember as a guy, I proud of my country, but I could tell you, it's like the people in Guyana ain't want to see Guyana uplift. Because you get new lights. Look, I could remember when the solar first come in, them thief out the solar panel. Thief out the camera them when getting thief. After the traffic light. The little bus shed, them broken up the bus shed. Nothing, like it's like everything. We need to change ourselves. And then whoever running or whoever got sit down in his seat for the country gonna know that, yo, I got people that don't play. I got people that is very serious. I know how they stay. But don't bother feel all the time change is in politics game, because I don't trust none of them, and I'm gonna say it again. Not because they here I might big up Mohamed or wherever. I do not trust nobody when it comes to politics. But this is how it said, somebody got to run the country. Somebody got to run a country. No, this is how it go. Whether it's a man or a woman, this is how the things set at the end of the day. Whether it's Chinese, Buck, whoever, this is how the things set. Somebody's got to run a country. Or else it's problem. Now, let me jump into this video here. So whereby the Win Party still getting target. And I sit on a day like today and I say, well, bye. So the game go. Remember, the game is a dirty game. So whoever really is your opponent is this part, the fight, the shots them gonna fire the most. So obviously, we sitting down and we saying to ourselves, why we ain't seeing these band of them doing this to PNC, APNU, AFC? Why is only Mohamed alone? What really going on? Nobody else? Yeah, them you know what I mean? It's just Mohamed getting the most tackle with everything. It puts Mohamed in the spotlight more. Now people come out and say, why we talking about Mohamed alone? Because Mohamed is not we. Mohamed there in the limelight. Everything is Mohamed. Now, if I feel to myself, like I always say, you see, if me got time with you, me see you. If I don't, once I cut off me, you don't is not friends, bro, me wish you for dead. But but I don't want to see you. I'm blind to seeing you. This is why I keep studying why these guys going after Mohamed so cruel. So you know what I mean? It's like, it's showing that Mohamed is a threat. You know what I mean? Putting him in the limelight. But it's not like we want to talk about. Then I got more great parties out there. APNU is a good party. You know what I mean? PNC is a good party. The party where Amanza Depona is don't remember. But the party is a good because I rate Amanza. You know what I mean? Great female. I glad for she get presidency too. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Mohamed is keep jumping in the limelight because you know the big scene between. So you gotta talk about it. Cause look again. The weight name, the woman, what she said about Mohamed. It's like Mohamed, cause it's either the reporters them keep bringing it up or something. You could never. Anyway, let me jump into this video here. So let me get over here. We're going on, guys. One people, one nation, one destiny. I'm a proud Guyanese. And you know how the thing go already, guys. You understand? Yeah, man. Proud Guyanese. And it is what it is at the end of the day. It's crazy, guys. Anyway, let me get this here so quick and fast.
Very, very long in terms of victimization that has been much about. But today specifically, we would like to get into an incident that occurred today that we took note of earlier this morning, where a number of our candidates have received letters from the bank stating that they would be discontinuing business with them. And so with me are two such members who received those letters, among others. And so I would like to give them this opportunity to speak to what has happened and to speak to the letter that they would have received from the bank.
So I received a call from the bank this morning indicating that an email was sent to me yesterday. So I immediately checked my email and I found a letter that I wish to read. And the subject of the letter is discontinuation of banking services with Mrs. Natasha Singh Lewis. We write to inform you that the Demerara Bank Limited will be discontinuing all account maintenance services provided to you effective July 25, 2025. This decision was made in compliance with our internal policies and banking requirements. To ensure a smooth transition, effective immediately, no further deposits will be accepted into your account, and they've listed the account's number. If the accounts are not closed by July 25, 2025, we will close them automatically. Any remaining funds will be converted into a banker's draft and held at the bank's Camp and South Road branch for your collection. I read and I thought that the explanation given for closing my account is very vague. And so I paid a visit to the bank this morning, unable to share the bank's policy with me. And so at that point, she asked me to pay a visit to the head office to speak with the person who penned the mail to me. At that point, I decided that I'm not going to have any more further discussion with the bank, but I went to see my lawyer. I was then advised that legal action will be taken in relation to the letter sent to me from the bank, because the bank has a license and has a responsibility to do business with all Guyanese. And my service with them goes beyond 15 years. I have had 15 years and more of uninterrupted service with that bank. And suddenly today, I receive a letter to say that they will discontinue service with me. I found that very, very strange.
Thank you, Natasha. Mr. Hetzberger, if you could add your bits on what transpired for us.
Like Natasha, this morning I received a call from someone at the bank, I can't recall the name, asking for my email. I thought it was a promotion this bank would be sending to me. She said she will be sending an email for me to acknowledge and for my immediate action. About 5 minutes after I received the email, and I wouldn't go further, just like what Natasha read, the only thing different to my letter is the name on the letter. Everything there was the same. I called the bank on the number that they called me. They forwarded me to the person who emailed the letter. I sought some clarity, but all they said, that's all they can say. It's the bank reserved the right. It's internal policies, and I did not meet certain banking requirements. And that's it. Come and collect your bank draft and close shop. Find it to be find it very strange. I immediately called my colleagues to find out if anybody else received such letters, and I subsequently learned that others did. And here we are now, sitting here stating clearly what this is. This is an attempt to undermine a democratic process. Odessa?
Thank you, Mr. Hetzberger. Great. Thank you. Our position on this as a party is one that says we will stand by our people. We will not be intimidated.
Well, phone line done ringing. Hello? Hello? Okay, now me hearing nothing.
By any stretch of the imagination. And I understand that while the government loves power and what the feel of power means for them, our people will not be intimidated. We will stand together and we will.
Let me see if this phone working. Hello? Hold on there. Shucks. Yes, I. Just a minute. What? You know what's going on there, man? What?
Will stand strong, because this is a democracy, and you hear from the Vice President ever so often on his weekly Thursday rants that he's not intimidated by the Mohamed, he's not intimidated by the Win campaign and so forth, but his actions clearly speak differently when we have all these entities that they have some degree of control and is able to manipulate in some way, shape or form, being activated against people who are opposed to the government. And I would publicly like to say that these are the kinds of behaviors that they need to cease and desist. from these sorts of things. You have 70 plus years of having a party. And in this day and age, you still have to go out of your way to fight a party that has existed for what? 2 months, just over 2 months, maybe thereabout. And that is unfair and it's unfortunate. And I would also like to say, because I would have heard and was asked even from persons in the media about why people weren't mentioned earlier, why we weren't seeing other people earlier. And it is because of these same fears that people have, that you have government ministers reaching out to people and calling them and asking them to take the names off of lists and threatening people, and all these sorts of allegations are being heard levied against the government. And these are the kinds of behaviors that needs to discontinue. It is sad that as a people, we choose to sometimes say that, oh, this is what politics is. This is not what politics is. This is what petty politics is. This is what, this is the kind of actions that we see being displayed by people who are not confident in themselves. We would have had a failed government, and I can understand the difficulty in being able to promote such a government and to promote themselves or to go back into office. I can understand all of that. But at least allow the race to be fair. Stop trying to intimidate people and having all these tactics that they're putting in place to try to make people scared and these sorts of things. We have people from other regions who are not present here today who would have received these letters. Some people have received phone calls outside of that of the bank, threatening and intimidating these people. In some cases, they were made offers and all these sorts of things. This is not the way that that we should be living as a country. And that is why I look forward more than anything else to September 1st, because we as a people, and as you would have seen, we would have been receiving the support across this country from, unlike very many other things that we would have seen in the past. Our party represents every single race, represents every single class of people. And I think that because of that and because of the response that we have been receiving across the country, we've had our presidential candidate, Mr. Mohamed, visiting different communities across this country and listening to the people. And that is something that is relatively new, because we've had ministers who are, probably parliament being resolved, I don't know what you call them at this period, but humans, who have been there for such a long time, and they never listen. And now elections time, everybody's coming out. Everybody wants to hear what your problems are and to offer you all the greatest and the fancities in life. And I have no qualms with that as long as it's party money and not government money. But at the end of the day, we should not accept and be okay with a government that weaponizes the state's machinery against Guyanese citizens who are coming out in any way opposed, any way, shape or form opposed to the incumbent. So with that said,
Demerara Bank needs to do better.
Demerara Bank, it's a definite disgrace, Natasha. It is unfortunate that Demerara Bank could sit down, around whatever coffee table and cook up and concoct such a story. Oh, we would no longer like to bank with you. It is very, very unfortunate. And of course, we will be sending out letters to all the observers to let them know what has been happening. We'll be reaching out to the international community as well, because this level of victimization will not be tolerated. And we as a party will not, by any stretch of the imagination, be intimidated by this government. At this point, I would like to open if there are
from them.
So why do you think these letters from Demerara specifically are politically motivated?
Hello, you was the person calling just now? Hello? Yes.
Yeah, bless him, my brother.
Yes, I.
No, I sent you on your WhatsApp there if you got it.
Okay, send me something to my phone.
Yo, those only Guyana give them the strength, bro. Believe the man is in for business, bro. You hear?
Where you say
Man
that?
have a powerful manifesto.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man. Blessing, man.
Respect.
All right, bro.
All right, my brother. All right.
When you go to open an account, maybe I'm reaching. They ask you for certain information you have to verify with your address. One of the individuals, and I will not call name, one of our candidates, received the letter. The address is different from the address that he was given to the bank. It's the address that is listed on our list of candidates. So clearly, I could extrapolate and say that they are extracting the names of persons who have connections to the bank from our list. If I'm reaching, I'm reaching.
Well, you're not reaching at all, because basic common sense would dictate that if you have a number of people whose names were pulled from a list who received the letters around the same time, it would be that would be reaching to say that it has no connection to the government or to the elections campaign at all, because there is only one thing that all these people have in common, at least from our team who's received letters, and that is them being here.
Have you heard of cases where, say for example, PPP or APNU member would have received a similar letter?
Well, I haven't heard of any cases of PPP members being victimized in any way, shape, or form by the PPP government.
The other thing.
I see somebody in chat say, "Is this across the country or just people in the win?" Well, by now people supposed to don't know. It is people in the win. Remember the man are doing all kind of thing. You understand? The man doing all kind of thing for bring down the win. So just imagine what part you see people, what part you see here in the world. Watch how much other parties and I know not for the people them from APNU, AFC must be doing business with the same bank that these two people them dealing with. But don't happen to them. They ain't happening to them, they're just happening to win. This is what I'm telling you. Where is it? You're obsessed over this man. Where is it that you're beating this man like this? You're frightened. Let me come out and say, yo, y'all is done, you're taking it. So why you got to beating him man so bad? This is what you want to know. Yeah. It's the win party they're doing it too. And take away Mohamed businesses. Or shut down, make you shut down your business them. Everything they want to tarnish the man. Will you really gonna make people, what you think you're gonna make people feel or say about you or even Mohamed? It's like you giving Mohamed more limelight. Just like we said, we're not gonna give Ailey no more limelight. We're not gonna give nobody no limelight for no corruption. We in there, though. Let them try there. We in there, though.
As you mentioned, persons.
Because we say we ain't give any TikTok or no highlight.
Salaries being withheld. Could you say
to me, but also to other members on the team?
No, Mr. Mohamed and his family and businesses would have been sanctioned, I think, in 2024. As a result of that, the bank, I think at least the Bank of Guyana, would have had cause to suspend all services with the family and their businesses in keeping with their policies, a national policy. So, to protect, according to the government, our legal framework. Do you think this is maybe a cause of concern for Deborah? Do you think this is a justifiable reason if they were to put this to you, as a result of him being sanctioned and his business being sanctioned, they are concerned that those associated with him could also affect them doing business externally.
So there's a legal framework for banking in Guyana. And so that legal framework governs all of the banks. And so it is mind-boggling why one bank would take such an action and all the other banks have not done that.
Can I add to that as well? The Mohammeds have a financial sanction. And so I can understand why the banks may not want to continue business with the Mohammeds. But these two individuals do not have any financial ties or relations to the Mohammed, any business, anything. And so I don't understand, and I'm not saying that you can't do business with the Mohammeds, but I'm saying that if that is the line of thinking, then I can't see how the bank would have come to such a conclusion, because what do they have?
Because of the party, it not nothing to do with Mohammed. We don't know. Then you make a good statement there with there, so you know you make enough sense there. You know what I mean? Because indeed, if these people had ties that align with each other, like they got business together, then you could have said something. But these people ain't got no business with Mohammed. But we know clearly, and we know definitely, is the politics part of it. They ain't got nothing to do with business. They got doing with running his or dress up in the blue, white, and black. With the thing where they behind there, the Jaguar, or is it cheetah? Where is it, man? The same thing. You see it? Yeah. This is what it is about. That's what it is. Anybody align themselves with the Mohammeds, this is how it going. You see it, man? So it's not nothing to do with business, because you don't see nobody doing that. No bank doing that doing that. No bank doing that. It got to be something that you violate in some way. But there wasn't no violation to the bank. Me know if the Marara Bank could be the Marara Bank, and the government must be tight. When you see that, got to be tight.
Mohammeds don't have a bank account, so how could they possibly prove that there is money being transferred from the Mohammeds to any of the individuals that they discontinued their banking policy, their banking, their business with them at all? More.
Hey, good night.
Hey, good night, Fire.
Yes, sir.
The people who having a problem with the bank, they should be glad that the bank calling them and returning their money, because I'm going to share an experience here with you, your viewers. In 2002, I left Guyana. Myself had an account with the NBS Bank for 400 and something thousand. My wife had an account for 40,000, more or less 40,000. We didn't go back to Guyana until 2011. We didn't go to no bank or nothing concerning that money, but we went back around 2017 or 18. We had our bank books. We understand that New Building Society closed down and everybody account went across to the Republic Bank. So we went to the Republic Bank. My account of 400 something thousand, they can't find no record for it. Despite I show my NBS bank book, there was no record with Republican Bank. But my wife, who had like about 40, more or less, 40,000, right, number? Yeah, maybe 40,000, more or less. They had the record for her account. But what they say, because of no activity and they were charging a fee or something like that, that the money dissolved. So she didn't get no money left for her to withdraw, and my account, they never find it. So this is the history of banking system in Guyana. And since this bank has an affiliation with the administration because that can be proven because of the move they make. The people should be lucky that they're getting them to give them their money. So they should run to the bank and withdraw their money. Because the way bank system work in Guyana, when they declare bankruptcy or declare any hardship or any, they find ways how to tell you that they don't have money to give you, or they just lose your account information and you can't get no money. So this banking system prove itself untrustworthy because it sides with a government system to deprive people for a benefit which they're offering at a charge. So people should just withdraw their money and run from the bank.
Thank you.
Any I take.
Thank you so much, man. Yes.
Banking
Yo,
system.
Robert.
Fireball.
Robert.
Yeah, man. Good evening and good evening and good evening. Like I said to you, sir, bro, my plan for take a stand when it comes to anything pertaining to Guyana. You know, I'm gonna really take part in the report there. But that caller yeah, just now, I'm gonna move the goalpost, all right? It's a total different scenario with these people and with you, sir. It's a total different thing. Fire. Go on now. One of the main reasons why I'm gonna call, to just clarify something we come for us. You know, straight from the topic. I don't remember what this young lady name, and I know you are listening because I was on your show today, listened to your show, and
snap.
Was just Robert, Fire, and Miss Andre. In spite you said you don't need an apology like the caller some nights ago. I'm gonna be a man and I'm gonna come out because I know you listen to this program and no disrespect, miss. Like I said, I don't remember your name. No disrespect. I'm sorry because yes, I did say what I said. Come out and you say I did. And no, I'm not a Rasta. I'm just Robert. So I'm sorry if you feel offended in any form of way. Right? Because I was listening to your show for 48 minutes. Understand, man? You play back all the clips. You play from when you call in to when Miss Andre call in to when me call in. You play back all the clips. And I've listened and I've listened. And yes, you have a point. People need to do their research before. And yes, you have a point. But what I'm trying to say to you, miss, because you can't call your platform, so I have to use this platform to get to you. You have to look at it at a wider context, right? Because the thing was this woman come out and was rooting for justice. We happy for that. It's what grab we. Moment she started to push for justice, that's what grab us. So somebody come in and somebody a push. I don't think that we are going to go in depths to check a person's background. Understand me? And like I said again, me, I'm sorry the way I come at you. And when I say this woman is a white girl, it was a case of I was really upset. Right? So I don't discriminate. I don't do racial thing. No, because I have a lot of white friends. Make that abundantly clear. And again, miss, I'm Robert. I'm not the Rasta, as you claim to be me. Yes, but now I'm black Jamaican, and I'm sorry. The way how I come off that night, because like I said, I listened to your show for 48 minutes, and it was Miss Andre, Fire Feelings, and Robert. So I just want you to know that I'm sorry. Pick up yourself, Fire.
Respect and manners. You know, a lot of persons was sending me but I didn't even know that she was the person that was on the show that tried to say that, you know what I mean, the stuff about Ailey when we was rooting indeed. And you know what I mean, Snap, apologize to you also. We apologize to everybody. You know what I mean? But don't them making it look like we bad over here, so. You know what I mean? I see what they're doing. You know what I mean? And mind with the clips them. Cause you might be getting a letter soon. You know, I don't know. You know what I mean? That's Sue letter, YouTube letter. Anyway, good night. Good night.
Oh,
Hi, good night.
good night. Watching your show, buddy. I just want to make some comment, right? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Concerning this Mohamed with his people at the bank there, concerning what they sanction and got to get the money out of the bank. I don't know, I don't believe the bank, this come straight from the party, PPP party. Because there is no, how much person there the bank, and then only Mohamed, the people and with Mohamed, because they get no way out for deal with Mohamed. The only way they can deal with Mohamed now is assassinate Mohamed. And that's the only way they want to get rid of Mohamed.
Okay.
Because there is no way that Bharat Jagdeo never, if anybody from the quarantine especially, hear Bharat never speak this truth, left out infrastructure, build school, build road. Let anybody give me two things that Bharat Jagdeo do as a president. There is nothing he do. One time he said Mohammed invade tax in gold smuggle. Now when he hear from the press conference, he brings something new that, Mohammed, there with the Russian mafia. Then he say he smuggled drugs with Colombia. He involved with Colombia. Then they get them, forget the people in America say, you're Maduro puppet. Now, listen to me, buddy. Then I investigate Bharat. When Saturday Usa dead, he then supposed to investigate with Saturday Usa. He is the man. When Jagan dead, he and Infanali called Jagan to dead. Because when Infanali start to thief, and he find them Jagan take on the thing and Jagan dead. When Jinnat become president, he give Mala to Bharat. So come he 12 years he serve. When he get them wrong in it, he kick out Jinnat. He don't want dealings with Bharat. Never tell people this truth more than just, worry, fine. Infrastructure, you do nice. Guyana look nice. But 48% of the people live under poverty line. What you do with the money? You build mansions. In Florida, Bharat get one property there, buddy, and let the FBI or let people, all the media, go and show me all the minister them property what they get for this 4 years. Then talk about the agriculture minister Mustafa. He don't know to plant a okra seed. Proceed, Mustafa don't know to plant. Bharat, again, finally, get doctorate from the University of Lenora. Bharat get on from the University of Mahaika. Bharat, me there with them 50-something years. Me can tell all them cookies miss what them do. Bharat is one of the worst presidents to get in Guyana. Bharat is a crook. And you know them manufacture PPP aside with Bharat. They're not side with Bharat. And let anyone that come out and say, what is truth? Which two truth that Bharat tells? Or what Bharat do? He take an highest money in the billboard, this bridge. How much people get $100,000 grant, $100,000 grant? You get 400,000 people get them, and he says 600,000, they go share out. 600,000, 18 years and over. 16, then they're entitled to vote. If you get 600,000 people, how you go get 700-something thousand when Guyana get 814,000 people? These crooks, they might rig the election. Left Mohammed alone. If you know you're going to win the election, left Mohammed alone. And like do what you do. And show the people, show the nation that, look, me give Mohammed a fair chance. If he win me, win me. Or let me show this nation, I going to win Mohammed. It's crook. I don't understand. And infernally come, you're a Muslim. Infernally want, infernally don't make decision. And Barack is not a vice president. Since born on time for condom. Who gets vice president? Does he a president? He gets a vice president? He put himself there because you know what? I'll money. So he come there. And I never had a vice president before. Never had a vice president before Donald Ramsar get him. Why he had to then kill Jagan? That's why Joey and his sister Indra, they don't want to see Barack PPPs. The only body left with him there, and only the PPP people who are left there is Clement Rohi. When he come, all the rest what they get is PPPC. Piyamanichana, one of the biggest woman cookishness. The husband get left army work. You do construction. The husband do construction. Barack niece or who said head for GRA human resource. He brother-in-law been a legal advisor for Barack. Where he know about legal advisor, they can't even cut one cane in Fanali. Can do one snack it shop in Fanali. You know about snack it shop? Me deal with in Fanali when it's a house in body. In Fanali tech advantage. Me not get the evidence, but that the rumor, you know who can give the evidence? It's Armin and one girl named Christine. He take when he was housing, he take advantage from woman. In Fanali, take advantage from woman when he was in the house. Me deal with Infernally. Okay. So Infernally attack. And when he go and get a mic, he tell the constructor and construction worker, oh, put your hand down and talk to me. He can't flip my hand down when me talk to him. Because he's a crook. Okay, buddy.
Thanks, Uncle. Yeah, man. Oh, Uncle Doc. Uncle Doc. What? Uncle Doc, the things they buy. Watch. Uncle Doc 6 minutes and he needs it sound like it's 4. Oh, Uncle put Uncle compress the conversation. He compress it. Yes. Yo, Angie, you got anonymous.
Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, man, it is so cool. Oh shit, Uncle compress
Anyway.
the vibe. Wow.
One can't plant an okra seed. Anyway, I gotta speak quietly because I'm outside. I actually called in. Robert, I salute you, my brother. Salute you to fire. I actually called in to apologize to my African sister. I think she's from the Snap family. Before I apologize, I would like to say this. You would have if the shoe were on your foot, you would have loved for me to do the same thing what I did when I came out and defended HC. However, I had said it clear on Carlotta show last evening. I'll no longer talk about HC. However, I did saw a video before I apologize again. Let me say this. I did saw a video HC put out with me cussing out and carrying on. First and foremost, let me clear the air with this. I have said it time and time again. I can plug out when I get ready. I am a person that God is also working on. Yes, I'm a devoted child of God, but I do plug out from time and time. So that comes as a shock to everybody. Right? That 80 was in this country, I didn't catch a fan. I'm being honest and straight. Right? When the sent to you fire on Tuesday, I sent you all of those voice notes. However, whatever conversation you had on your show, we all call in whatever. You never had a chance to play those voice notes. I had mentioned to 8C, I'm going to send those voice notes to you on the same day because actually I wanted to come out and clear up the air because it was a back and forth confusion and I ain't serving a God of confusion. Anyhow, on yesterday, when I came back from the doctor with my father-in-law, myself and a friend, we dropped my father-in-law home and I was going to purchase some food at a Mexican restaurant. On my way to the Mexican restaurant, I received a text message. One quick second, go into it, and because I do not want to say what did not second. One quick second, Fire. The text message that I received was, "Are you leaking all my messages?" Question mark. I sent a voice note. Then I got back another message. "Leaking private messages is a crime and I don't understand the motivation. I would never leak a private message." Right? Anyhow, with that being said, I plug out. You know why I plug out? First and foremost, when was the money was supposed to send from HC to me, pertaining to the autopsy, HC called and asked for my entire information. I told her that is not what she have to get, just the bank information. HC claiming that she is on her, with her bank right now, and they're saying that they need my personal home address. I said to her, no, my husband, and by the way, HC, my husband is a born American. His entire generations are born American. So don't think my husband is a Caribbean and don't think you can come for my husband. Because let me tell you something, he's a very respectable man, but that's a road you do not want to bark up, right? Ian, like me, he don't talk, he's very quiet. We both can be spicy together, right? Anyway, she asked for my home address. She keeps saying, no, I'm with my bank right now. No, they're saying they need the home. I said, no, it's just the routing and checking number you have to get. She said, it's different. And oh my gosh, I don't know why they're going on with this, right? Why they're doing this. Oh my God, why they're doing this. Anyhow, I said, anyway, I ain't fair nothing. I gave her my home address. HC gone off to wanted my account number, wanted my card number. I am saying to HC, no, you cannot. This is not what you have to get. This is not how it does. HC carry me around, bring me around. And this is after she did the same with Alana and she did the same with Amicia them because she did not want it to hand over that money. That is how I got involved. I didn't know this woman from A to Adam. It is Amicia who caused me to know her. Okay? Anyway, I went ahead because I had already transferred all my money out of that account and leave that account bare. So she put money in it. I did not want my money to mix up with the money that she was transferring to me. I gave her everything, my card number, everything. I kept asking her, I'm like, okay, can you send your address? She never did. She only sent me her email address. Anyhow, make a long story short, the voice note that leaked on Tuesday, or whenever you leak that voice note file, had nothing to do with me plugging out yesterday. I plugged out yesterday because she's saying to me, leaking a voice message is a crime. Now you tell me which one is a crime. When I have spoken to you way before, since I met you on the first day, just as I did the same with you, Fire, I did with Carlotta, I did with everyone I spoke to. I let you guys know my original name. Angela is my original name as well. That's my middle name. However, I preferred being called by my middle name because of so many reasons. Right? I let her know that as well. And the fact that I let her know that my husband was never involved. My husband never talked to anybody except for you, Fire. My husband don't talk to nobody. You know that too. And the fact that the only reason she got my husband's name is because she, when the money came to me, I could not have transferred it all 5,000 straight. So I asked my husband if he can please send half, and I will send half to the person that Dr. Todd requested for us to send this money to. And for transparency, I sent the information back to her, the receipt that the guy sent to me to show her, here is where the $5,000 went, and here is the breakdown of where the remaining money went. I wrote that with a pencil. And this is the breakdown. And I did a lot of scribbling on the paper, right? To show the breakdown. And I sent all of those to her for her to put it out in the media there. But what is HC problem is that you must constantly apologize to her, constantly thanking her, constantly like she's craving for this thing. I don't know if she have a thank you demon or something, but she crave for these things. Anyway, with me calling all those names that I call her, I have no apology to make with her. This is pertaining to no other Caucasian persons. This directly to her because she's everything that I call her. Moreover, a pathological liar. Because when I saw the video today, I won't crack up just to see how this woman made it seems as though as if me cursing her out was a part of the video, the recording that she had sent to me with the recording that you leaked. No. So let me end it right there. And whoever want to take that and thinking that, okay, I was wrong to cork out, well, I am sorry. I would cork out 1,000,000 times again on her. Anyway, to my African sister, trust me, if the shoe were on your foot, you would have appreciated if I had stand up for you the same way. I'm a very fair person. I give everybody a fair chance, just as I give HC a very fair and a long rope that she hang herself with where it comes to me. And no more turning back. And HC is showing that she have something called white power. But that ain't goes with me because I got Caucasian in me too. So that ain't goes for me because I said cease and desist. And I know why I said it publicly. And she is showing me that she got power or she got seed more than Belange that Guyanese has normally said that she's going to continue to report. I want her to continue to report. I wanted her to continue to report for me. Right? I am not any of the family that she have been coming after. I'm not any of the family that she have been bullied. I don't take bullying. Right? But to my black sister, Queen, I apologize to you. Right? But guess what? Lessons learned. Right? I feel no way that HC is carrying on the way she is. That is who she is. I cannot change that. However, I did what I would have done for anybody else. Did just what I would have done for anybody else. And that is, you know what? Stand up for what is right, being a fair person. And that's it. I wasn't going to come after this woman or stop talking to her because somebody come and said, do it. No. I feel for myself. I learned from, that's my lesson learned. Guess what? It was well learned. I well learned from it. So all in all, I want to say I apologize again to you, my sister. There was a young man that called in too as well. I don't know his name. I also would like to apologize to him. And whoever offended, pertaining to HC, me going out and defending her and standing up for her, I apologize to everyone. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you. Nemesis. Well, that is that, and that done with that. Done. You understand? We done with it. So, you know what it is at the end of the day. You understand, guys? Shout out to everybody in the building that checking in on the ones and twos. Definitely going to pay some bills. And when we get back, definitely we continue the vibe and turn it up. Yeah, we got enough thing for deal with them to you. Enough thing for deal with. See? So let me jump into some ads. And then we're going to be back with you guys.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Your words are powerful, but even the best need a little polish. Whether it's a business report, presentation, blog post, or academic paper, we've got you covered. At Smarty Pants Consulting, our expert editors and proofreaders ensure your writing is flawless, clear, concise, and compelling. Don't let typos or grammar slip-ups hold you back. Let Smarty Pants Consulting elevate your work to the next level. Fast, reliable, and professional every time. Call or text Smarty Pants Consulting at 212-658-8700 and get started today. Your words perfected. Call or text Smarty Pants Consulting at 212-658-8700. That's Smarty Pants Consulting at 212-658-8700.
Back in the building, you know what it is. It is what it is. I said we ain't wasting time, you know. You don't know the thing go. Let me jump into the next topic right now. Definitely the next topic is a banger. Now you guys know what's going on. Let me see what's going on, because people are... What's this? So I can't see. Who did? We don't know about that long. This is old news. Hey, yeah, I must stop sending me old news, man. Anyway, let me jump into this. Now, you guys know that somebody also sent me a video with doggy just skinning out himself by his showing, hey, some man. You know what I mean? Let me jump into this case now with the U.S. ambassador. Definitely answering some questions pertaining to Mohamed as we still go down the Mohamed lane. And then we got a brother coming and sanction something about it. We're going to dissect about that, jump into the next topic as we go through, you know what I mean, guys? So let's hear what the U.S. ambassador really said to the reporters, guys. You know what I mean? We got to get this. We got to know this. Let's get it.
So you are at all concerned about Mr. Mohamed contesting by his elections? And if so, why?
Yes, we are concerned. Anytime the U.S. Department of Treasury OFAC sanctioned individual has the potential to become a member of government, that is concerning for us. It's problematic in multiple ways because the way that we as the U.S. government can interact with the government, we have to be very careful if that person is involved. Let's say he were on a certain committee, we would have to be very careful in working with that committee. We have to make sure that we didn't work with him specifically. So that's a bit of an issue, yes. And the other thing that concerns me a bit more, however, is that when you see an OFAC sanctioned individual become a part of an official within a government, it sends concern through the private sector of the United States. So you see U.S. companies often rethinking their relationships in the country. We saw it in Afghanistan. We've seen it in other countries as well. They sometimes look to de-risk or to even just cut ties with the country. And we're in such a beautiful position right now. All these U.S. companies want to come to Guyana, and Guyana is welcoming so warmly all of these U.S. companies. And I don't want, if he were to become a member of the government, that to change. So that's a real concern that I have.
What about if he becomes a regular member of parliament in the opposition? Is that still a concern?
Well, yes, he would still be a member of government, so that would be a concern for us, yes.
Could we expect
when a member of the government, if he is
any moves from the U.S. government in terms of moving past the sanctions? Any further investigations in relation to the Mohamed?
I can't really speak to that at the moment. We just know that he was sanctioned on June 11, 2024, and those sanctions remain. But I can't really speak to anything further at this time.
Thank you.
Well, as you hear what she said, right? And that's, as you guys heard,
concerned about Mr. Mohamed contesting by his elections, and if so, why?
Yes, we are concerned. Anytime the U.S. Department of Treasury OFAC sanctioned individual has...
So basically, like I hear there, right? Basically, what she's just saying is that anytime he's any member of government or any sort of such, definitely it could be a serious situation when it comes to, like, you know, business with the country, like how, you know, America and Guyana really got that connection together. But who knows, because we see a lot of persons, a lot of country was sanctioned also, and things still end up happening. at the end of the day, things end up happening. So I don't feel, even if it would have been a problem, I don't know, because I see others done it. But we got this virgin here, so when he's come and reason facts. I want to take a listen to what this man really shining we on at this time here, so guys. Take a listen to this here, so.
Good morning once again to my brothers and sisters. Good morning. Top of the morning to everyone. Now I'm here to shine light, putting into the U.S. ambassador and her statement. I wanted to know, right, more or less for me, that if everybody read the same thing that I read, I understand it, the way that I understand it, right? And this is from, as I said, I get things from my point of view and the way that I understand it. I know we are reading the same thing, right? What the U.S. ambassador said. Anyhow, without further ado, let me get into it. First of all, you guys ever heard of a man named DeMarcus Beasley? From the Philippines. One of the longest serving president from the Philippines, right? I'm going to show you how I go in my argument and the hypocrisy of these people, right? This guy was one of the longest serving president of the Philippines. This guy bankrupt that country when they get him out of power. I think they get him out of power through a coup, right? The people more or less protest against his rulership and get him out of power. I'm not saying that we're going to do that in Ghana, so I don't want nobody misunderstood me in the first place. Anyhow, right, when he left power, he left that country bankrupt. He left that country. He left that country in ruins. The bank, the National Bank, had no money in it. Yeah, I tell you, he left that. They said it has been alleged that he robbed that country over $10 billion in US, right? And he seek exile in another country, right? More or less, my point is, 2 or 3 days ago, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, invited his son to the White House. Mind you, his whole family was actually sanctioned. Right? Because of the crime. Because they had a heinous crime to do against humanity, including murder, racketeering, and many other things. That his fathers commit and his government. And the family benefited from that money. But yet still, 3 days ago, the United States of America, the general chief of all, which is Donald Trump, invited his son to the White House and had a sit down with it. You know, they left a lot of people with a jaw drop. That Trump would do something like that. I just show you the hypocrisy. Now come back to the U.S. ambassador here. Yeah, I tell you, I think what she did and her statement, it wasn't a fair statement by any stretch of the imagination. And I can tell you why. Number one, she said that there are a lot of investors that looking to come to Ghana, American investors that looking to come to Ghana to invest the money. But should Mr. Mohamed get into parliament, that might hinder the progress between the investors, right, coming to Ghana and invest the money. First of all, let me say this here. I think that she had no right to say what she said, right? And we all know, those of us who were at ICC and AC here, we know where that speech came from and what that speech was meant to do to the Guyanese public, right? That was to weaken this man campaign, run for president, more or less, right? Let me say this here, sir. And let me tell you something, you guys, that a lot of you guys may not know when it comes to people and business people and the money. Business people and the money, when it comes to investing, they will do deals with the devil himself in person. When it comes to them getting back gains and returns on the money. Business people don't play with the money. Business people may support one campaign party, another campaign party, but at the end of the day, their money come first. If it's a cockroach and we put as president, they would come together and do business with that cockroach. Because they about the money. Ghana got what the world want. The world ain't got what Ghana want. The only thing Ghana wanted from, I would say, from the rest of the world is security. Because only run away with it. The threat from Venezuela is still looming. That's the only thing that we might want from the rest of the world, talking about geopolitics now, is security. But otherwise to that, we are self-sufficient to do enough for ourselves.
I've been saying it again and again. I've been saying it. That's the whole thing I was saying. Guyana don't need nobody. The only thing we need is the protection, because we know that we think we force, we defense forcing so tough. Let me be real. Don't let me chicken out the thing. So enough soldier, man. Y'all don't get vexed with me. Y'all might bad in the field, but we ain't got the artilleries. This is the whole thing. We don't have the artilleries. But otherwise, and that's what I'm saying all the time. The world need what we got. We don't need nothing from the world, because we got everything. We could be a next Burkina Faso or whatever it name with the president, Abraham Traore. We could be a country like that. We could. So when y'all are saying certain things, this is what I mean. We don't need nobody. They coming for friend we because they want from we.
So the U.S. ambassador statement was very uncalled for. Yeah, I tell you, and very misleading, because she never said out of her mouth fully that and endorsed her message that it should Mohamed get into parliament, right? Should Mohamed get into parliament, that the U.S. is gonna sanction Guyana, or should Mohamed win the election, the U.S. is no, she never said that. So I don't want nobody run away with the wrong idea.
All right. Real thing. Hi, good night.
Good night, Sir Peter.
Yeah, my brother.
Guy that talked earlier before this guy, Indian guy, I think he called in there. Yeah, a lot of facts information, bro. See, I always say before I go further, this show is very educated. It said if you don't listen to this show and go and research, do your research, something wrong. This other guy that talking, man, point. I keep saying certain thing, we keep saying it, bro. The ambassador, listen, they have so much people sanctioned under the US, end up in power, and US still do business with them. The US is about their money. They ain't care who in power. Once they could come in and get away with certain thing and rip you out, rip your inside out, they don't care. So if Mohamed get in there, he gonna still do business with him.
Yeah, man.
You're not gonna stop the business once, they know, so well, hey, you can't choke in your eye, and you willing to do what they said, they gonna do business with him. This whole narrative that they run in the PPP government and all this thing, bro. If you have that much confidence you're gonna win, why you bringing all these people on platform for say certain things? I have confidence in electrical. Nobody can go around me and bend me and tell me certain things. I speak with confidence. I wouldn't run a man down who come and know, say, well, I don't afraid of you taking my job. No, because I know myself, but they know what they're about. Sharma gone endorse them. This money, all them looking for get a pocket full. You see? So, bro, this thing it's Mohamed and I hear Angie and all this, bro.
Straight.
We supposed to have injustice for it, This thing turning bit and bit every day. Who behind this thing, bro? Who behind this thing? You understand? You gotta check it. Who doing all this, pushing this fire and thing, Angie and all of them should have been just relaxing, just focus on justice, but they can't because people just slandering your name, bro. And you gotta come out and defend. So, but we did, so hold it strong, fire. Like me, I tell you, watch your back. Watch yourself. Because they're gonna come after your real heart too. Alright, me done.
She said, I'm quoting her now, should Mohamed enter into parliament, or should Mohamed probably win, she never said everybody presidential, right? But should Mohamed enter into parliament, it might hinder, right, business going forward with the US investors and them. It might which meaning that is a possibility, right? It could go either way. So let me clarify it for you guys once and for all. I think she need to mind her own business though. Reason being why I'm saying that, America got a lot of trash going on right now in it. A lot of ignorance is happening in that country. And they can't clean the house. Watch right now, they try to deny people that to earn the green card the right way. The right way. Sometimes you left and you try to go back into America, they're stopping you. Right? They stop me from entering back into America with your green card and you earn it the right way. But yet still, you got Donald Trump telling people, right? So let me call it for what it is, right? That he's stopping green card holder because he have the power to do such. But yet still, and the next hand, right? He's telling you that he's willing to sell green cards. It's all over the internet. He's willing to, I saw it myself. He's willing to sell green cards to businessmen that have money. Could afford the same green card that people have to earn the right way. He's willing to sell it to somebody just because they got money and they would come and do business in America. You see the hypocrisy in this, eh? You see the hypocrisy in this, eh? I want you to listen keenly what I'm saying. You see the hypocrisy in this, eh? She has no right to say what she said, but we all know who is behind that speech, right? Because Guyanese is not done set of people. Some of us may act like we dumb, but we are not dumb. We know who behind that. But she never said, as I saying and I'm saying it again, she never said that if should Mohamed enter into parliament, that America's gonna sanction it. No. Sorry, don't run with the wrong idea. She just said that it may hinder business between the Americans and Guyana. Right? But let me tell you something. America's not the only country in this world, bro. Right? America is not the only country in this world. This world is a big, big place with many countries. America is just one of them. And right now, the way that America is going down. I don't even let you guys see that. America is going down. Here, then, another hypocrisy. From since I growing up, I know that I've been hearing that, yo, America sanction Venezuela. Venezuela is under sanction. And why you guys, a lot of you guys that who reading and so, check and see one America, another giant oil company out of America, where they are right now and where they're doing oil for the last decade or so. Chevron, right out of Texas. They're still in Venezuela pumping oil. Up this man, they read, it's they're winding down. They're not going to upload completely because they're going to left agents behind, maybe continue doing what they're doing. You see the hypocrisy? They sanction Venezuela, but yet say doing business with Venezuela, one of your major oil company, which is Chevron. I want you to open your eyes to see. At the end, my point is, man, in a nutshell, don't matter who we got and who we put, we got what the world want. Don't matter who we end up with in parliament, they're going to do business with us. Because we got what the world want. And just that the people that we got right now, currently that making deals on our behalf, is not making deals on our behalf, they're making deals on their behalf. Right? Because when they sign these deals, it's sweetheart deals for the American companies. Check all the deals that they sign. Check the deals in them that sign. It benefits the investors. It don't benefit the country. It benefits the investors. So, more or less, I'm making this video to let you guys know. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid of these rhetorics. Because that's what I call them. Rhetorics. Don't be afraid. At the end of the day, business people can do business with who serve them in power. Because these people is about the money. These people got time with you and your politics and everything. These people is about return. Invest and gain return. That's what they're about. So with what she said, it don't bear no weight to me. Let me tell you. In a nutshell, it don't bear no weight. I don't know how you guys understand this thing or how you guys read this thing. Right? It do not bear no weight. But I just showing the hypocrisy with the American ambassador. That's why I say I give up my visa. I don't want nothing to do with that place, boy. It's a set of hypocrites. I out, man.
I tell you, Fireball, the phone line open. Let me know what you guys think about what he just now said. I'm going to take a few calls and then, you know what I mean, we can deal with it. Definitely, guys. Phone line definitely open. Let me know what's your task. You're gonna take like 2 calls and then you don't know where I'm going.
Fire. Let me just throw this in. Let me just throw that one in. Is it this current president that they have in India? Don't he was sanctioned also by America? So me not understand, like me say, me not get involved. Me just want to know because I knew that the current president for India was sanctioned by America, and I see that man at the White House some days ago. Fire. You know, for me know that something will go wrong. I'm gonna tell you why me say me know something will go wrong. Why Mr. Jagdio and Mr. Afran Ali did not ask for help from the Caribbean? Because we are in the CARICOM. Why you have to go all the way to America to ask for help in this election? Think about it, my brother. Why never ask for help from the CARICOM? Just think about it. That's number one. Brother, Guyana should be the gateway for the Caribbean.
Straight.
Man like me, who want a better life, me should I come and say, Fire, you can't buy more plane ticket. Me, I'm going to Guyana today. If you go get a better life.
Straight.
Brother, we don't have everything in the brother. Everything we don't have gold, we don't have oil, we don't have sugar, we don't have everything in the brother. Guyana should be the gateway for the Caribbean in the brother. What's up, my general?
Cha-cha. Yeah, man. Straight. Yeah, man. Hello, good night. Hello, good night.
Blessings, my brother. Sorry about the earlier.
You're good.
I agree with everything that that man said. When I listened to the news last night, I was actually saying something similar to him, right? Because president that we have right now, where it says the president infantile, Canadian government, they sanction him. Nobody says nothing about it. Understand? Nobody say nothing about it. They say it is alleged. They said Donald Trump got 200 and something charges and he's still running America. This is what the word of God say. He who without sin cast the first stone. And everybody casting stone at one man and then looking back at themselves. Right? But me got nothing long for talk. What I do want to talk about is Demerara Bank, but I didn't get in. But I get in now. All I want to tell people, boycott DSL. I like drink the 5-year-old rum and I can stop drinking because DSL is Demerara Bank own it. People got to get serious in this place, get radical. We go for one, go for all. Stop by DSL products. Much love.
Yeah, man. Hi, good night.
Hi, good night. How are you this evening?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm good. Did you listen to Norton's speech? Because I get a late clip of Norton's speech concerning Mohamed. Okay? There we go first with the U.S. ambassador. They know the Guyanese got the eye on them because if they put the PPP in the last trip, all we're doing right now is just a sham because they want the people got the eyes on them again. Okay? Listen to this whole washy-washy story. Okay? Donald Trump did another story again. He's still in America. Okay? The man from India still going to America, and then his people get sanctioned. Adi gets sanctioned. Okay, all Mohammed doing is charging the flag. All he doing is charging the flag. But Norton gave a speech and opened my eyes that if Mohammed go back, if Mohammed get in, this is who he time bound to win. I'll leave it up to the audience. Guess is who it time bundles with. Get that speech and listen to Norton. Name tell me what he said. Get that speech with Norton. God bless.
Yeah, but I gotta know is which. You can't tell me get his speech. You gotta tell me is which name he went on. You know what I mean? Which interview he was on, so I could get it. Cause I got tons of Norton speech out there. Which one of the Norton speech? Where was him? Where was he? Where was the interview? What's the interview name? Those are the things that you gotta give me. I don't know which one I gotta be looking for. And I don't know.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Am I on to the show?
Yes, you on to the show.
Yeah, good evening. Let me say to the people of Guyana, all right? In Guyana and around the world, hear my voice here tonight. Guyana is a sovereign, independent state. We attained independence in 1966. And no foreign nation has no right to determine the destiny of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It is the same thing that Barnum fought against. It is the same thing that Cheddy Jagan fought against. And now, this banner here, Jack Vio, seeing that he want the hand on power, go to Mercury. Yes, I've been informed, paying them how much thousand, the PPP rather, paying them how much thousands of US. I'll be the international the Americans to speak out in favor of them. Understand? So Guyanese, this is Guyana. This is your country. And I'm saying to you tonight, you have the destiny of your country in your hand. Nobody can tell you how to run your country. Who to vote for? If you want Mohamed, that is it. Whosoever you vote for in Guyana, that is it. And let me tell you something. Already they are covering fraud at GCOM. If you look at the Forward Guyana movement with Amanza Walton this year, they uncovered some fraud there and something like the guy calling the police. And I'm saying to you Guyanese, if there's any attempt by the People's Progressive Party to rig this election, I'm calling on all Guyanese everywhere throughout Guyana to rise up and defend your country, to rise up and defend your democracy. Understand what I'm saying? This is not a state of the United States of America. You try going to America, go in there to get a visa, see what happens to you. Where everybody could come here and abuse their privilege. The U.S. ambassador ought to keep our thoughts in line because Sarah Ann Lynch did it before. And here it is, this new ambassador is coming to do the same thing. Let us live up the teachings of our founding fathers, Barnum and Jagan. This is not a colonial state. The colonizer gone. This Mohamed Azraddin Mohamed, you seeing the same thing in Ibrahim Traore in Azraddin Mohamed. He needs to bring his people to a good life. And so I say to you, my fellow Guyanese brothers and sisters, countrymen, in Guyana or out of Guyana, let us all join hands with the Azraddin and raise the standard of our living. And if you vote for the PNC, okay, no problem. But what we must say to Jagdio, your time is up. It is time for you to go. Get out. Bye.
Powerful piece of powerful line. Well, you don't know the thing, go. So the thing set up. You understand? Now it ain't done there. You understand? It ain't really finished. We got next one here, so. It's crazy at this said moment. Is I ain't gonna tell no lie. It's crazy. Anyway, let me. Okay. Let's take a listen to my brother from a next mother. Listen to what he had to say because you know a lot of persons since the US ambassador made this statement, a lot of persons who know what's going on came out and really, you know, give the point where they feel and think, and everybody got a chance to their opinion. So as we just heard, one of the brethren we just now said, this is another black brother here that is always definitely bring credible news to us. You know what I mean? Let's get this.
Welcoming so warmly all of these U.S. companies, and I don't want, if he were to become a member of the government, that to change. So that's a real concern that I have.
All right, good night.
Listen, this election is like the last time when you remember Jimmy Carter went down there, but this thing is stemming from the oil. The oil. Donald Trump went sent and asked President Granger for a piece of land to build an airstrip in Guyana, and President Granger refused. He sent down the guy from the State Department and sent down Jimmy Carter to tell Granger to step out of office and put Jack Deere in office. This America into Guyana business because why you think Donald Trump want to go back in the office there? Because he have interest in the oil well in Guyana. That is the problem. What are they going on with? That is the problem. This thing's coming from the first time, the last time they put in Jack Deere in office, so Jack Deere calling them now to put him back in office. That is the old story going on in Guyana. Is the oil well interest? I'm gone.
But then he becomes a regular member of parliament in the opposition. Is that still a concern?
Well, yes, he would still be a member of government, so that would be a concern for us.
So you guys would have heard it from the American ambassador to Guyana herself, Miss Nicola Terriat. The United States of America, along with Ms. Terriat, are concerned when an OFAC sanctioned individual shows potential that they could become the president of a country that they are doing business with. Now you heard her words. The Americans are concerned. She didn't say it can't be done. It has never happened. We would never allow it. They are concerned. And if we're logical, we know the concern of the United States of America. Is this going to mess our money up? Is this guy going to come and try to undercut us? Or is business going to be as normal? Are we going to still get the gold? Are we going to still get the oil? Are we going to get the timber for the same rates or better rates? As a matter of fact, there have been sanctioned world leaders that banned from the United States, and now today they share great relationship with the Americans. Mr. Mahendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, you guys remember Modi, right? The PPP brought in Mahendra Modi and had big motorcade for the man. You see the oppositions come together with the government and everyone smiling when Mahendra Modi was there. The Vice President, Dr. Bharat Jagdeo, he shocked the nation. The man unveiled his 2 daughters for Mahendra Modi. Guyana never knew this man had a family. I bet you guys didn't know that Mahendra Modi would have been charged for anti-religious crimes and attempting to commit genocide. This would have been back in 2014. In India, they had some kind of Gujarat riot or something like that, and he was charged for that, and he was banned from America for some time. But today, Mr. Narendra Modi, India and the United States share a great relationship. They are back to business as usual, you see. And in my opinion, the crimes that Mr. Narendra Modi was charged and accused of and sanctioned for are way more heinous crime than Mr. Mohamed is being charged for, because I mean this is crimes against humanity, attempting genocide. And this is not the only time. Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu from Israel, and we know what's been going on in Israel. This man would have been charged and accused of the Gaza war, crimes against humanity, genocide, doing heinous things to people. And he was banned from the United States of America for some time. I believe it was in 2022. And this year, Mr. Netanyahu would have been invited to the White House to speak to President Trump about the ceasefire in Israel. You see how that works? Sanctions only work if it affects the United States money. As long as the United States can use a country to increase their money, increase their influence, and increase their power, sanctions, they don't really matter, brothers and sisters. And the history has proven it. Plus, we just heard what Mr. Riyad said. They're only concerned, and they're not totally closed after it. It's not something that was never done before. As a matter of fact, right, I would ask, this is the United States. Why wasn't the United States showing this concern back in 2019 and 2020, when the major concern would have been an alleged 19 fraud charges against Dr. Mohamed Ifran Ali? And I Googled it, and Google said that fraud is a sanctionable charge. So why wasn't that concerning to the United States? And why wasn't President Ali now sanctioned for these alleged 19 fraud charges? When President Ali became president, he got immunity, and the charges, the sanction that they had in Canada for President Ali, it was lifted. Now President Ali and Canada, they share a good relationship. We heard about the Canadians coming into Guyana to do work. So brothers and sisters, you know, I love it when information like this comes to the forefront, because, you know, it seems to me like a lot of people are tampering in our elections. They're tampering, they're obstructing the course of our elections. The Guyanese people want a change, and it's never been more evident as it is today. And for the longest while, maybe for 10 years, the Guyanese people have been longing for a change. But the issue was racial tension, racial tension, racial division, and the political divide in the country. But today, see, with Mr. Azadeen Mohamed, presidential candidate for the Win Party, who is a sanctioned individual by OFAC, by the way, he bridges the race argument. He bridges the race gap. He puts to bed the race argument, and for the first time, we are seeing Guyanese of every race, walk, religion, culture coming together in one voice, saying Mr. Azadeen for president, win for the win. And this is cause, you guys know what it caused. The People's Progressive Party Civic are now fixated on Azadeen Mohamed. The man is all of these evil things. I want to be gangster. The man defraud the nation. The man is a security risk for the country, and all of these things. He put the financial system in the country at risk. The same guy who, along with his father, were major donors to the People's Progressive Party Civic Party. I want the new PPP affiliates on court to pay attention, because you guys don't have half the worth of Azadeen Mohamed. And look what he's going through. All because he just don't want to sing anymore, and because he wants to have his own ambition and live his life. The People's Progressive Party Civic, they run this country by Machiavellian principles. They want to make sure that everybody in this country's wealth is tied to them. This way, you feel as if they come out to power, you are going to lose your wealth. This is not an empire. This is the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. Once we educate and position ourselves, we all deserve a chance. We should not try to extend our horizons and spread our wings, and when we get there, we are stopped and hindered by bureaucracy. And many of us don't even know the way bureaucracy is limiting our potential in this country. But today, I'm happy to see my Guyanese brothers and sisters united and standing strong. We are going to figure it out together. We're going to understand it together. What we don't know, we're going to exchange information. We're going to empower one another by educating one another. So you know now, the United States of America, the ambassador herself, Ms. Nicola Terriat, said that the United States are concerned about it. She never said we are closed off to it. It has never been done. He would never be president. This is not what she said. They are concerned. And we know as objective thinkers that the American concern are their money. Is the money going to be slowed up? Is this guy Azadi Mohamed going to try to undercut them? And in geopolitics, whenever Mr. Mohamed is elected as president, if he is elected as president, because we've yet to see a manifesto, we have yet to hear one policy from Azadi Mohamed, and this got me not feeling so much like the winning team is on top of things right now. But let's hope that he has his plan and let's hope he has his plan and knows what he's doing when he comes out. So, you know, just be clear of some of the rhetorics that are being thrown around. The ambassador herself said the Americans are concerned. She never said that is something that has never happened and it would never happen. So, at this point, we still have to wait to see when the Win Party unveil their manifesto, so we hear their policies, so we give them a chance whenever they have their press conferences to explain how they're going to fulfill their policies and these type of things. And then, yeah, you guys, Guyanese brothers and sisters, the people that feel like they want to give Azadi Mohamed and the Win Party a chance, it wouldn't seem to me like you would be losing your vote since the Americans are only concerned. They never said that it is not a possibility. This is an Eternity Enterprise presentation. Y'all stay safe.
Good night.
Yeah, my brother, me again. That is what I send you, the manifesto, bro. The manifesto is one of the world's richest manifesto for all Guyanese, bro. You check at it, bro.
Wait,
Top of the front burner.
You just send me it?
Oh, I sent you it earlier when you start the program, bro.
Okay,
I send you it. Yeah, bro. The manifesto, you're gonna see what is it in it, bro. That is a powerful manifesto for all Guyanese, bro. People must be shivering in the backside with a manifesto, bro.
See it, bro. You gotta see
They
it.
take the time and deliver, bro. They take the time and deliver. You check out it, bro. Powerful
You
message,
send it to
bro.
this number where you're calling?
Yes, bro. Check out it.
All right, respect.
Check out it, bro. Look at my number and check out it, bro.
All right, Father.
Send it at 13 past 8.
All right, good.
All right, bro. Check out it. Powerful. Play it and hear your viewers them see it, bro. Powerful.
All right, cool. Bless.
Blessing, my brother.
Yeah, man. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, people, you don't know what's up. You gotta see what's going on there. 929. Why are you send it to my WhatsApp? 929. Okay. Alright, let me see if it. Let me see. Okay, YouTube. Let me get this manifesto. Somebody just now send me a manifesto. This manifesto gonna carry me straight into the telephone.
The plan is to pay better wage and not.
Alright, hold on there. Hold on. Alright, good. Go into, history. And we see what's going on with this manifesto, as this man said. This manifesto, we invest in it. Oh, guy. So, finally, the manifesto dropped. People, the Win Party manifesto just dropped. Alright, let me hear what's going on here. Let me jump over here and see what's going on. I'm excited to hear what's going on. All right, let me get it. Hey, Ovis is really informative. You know what I mean? We always got you up top.
This is why we love the sanction man, cause he is the man with a plan. When he win, she win, you win, Guyana wins. Yes, when he win, she win, you win, Guyana wins. Nobody win, she win, you win, Guyana wins. Yes, when he win, she win, you win, Guyana wins. As Rudin is the man for this show, that's why the red hate him so, but that makes the people love him more. As Rudin is the man of the hour, he's investing in the nation's future, he's contesting as the people's hero, that makes him the man for the...
So we got Alright, hold on. I'm coming, mama.
When he win, she win, you win, Guyana wins. Yes, when he win, she win, you win, Guyana wins. Them calling him sanction man, but listen to his action plan. The plan is to help the people, help them out of pain and struggle. The plan is to uplift the poor by ensuring they have more. The plan is to build better roads and manage the oil well better. The plan is to pay better wage and not plenty more cash grant. When he man.
Yeah, well, as you guys see, right now we can't even see the manifesto. You understand? We ain't seen the manifesto. We can't read it, you know? I thought we would hear something, but me know that, oh, geez, you gotta read out all them. I can't even see. But the manifesto looking good. The book looks solid. So whoever see the book, and you all know see what's going on the book, who could get the book to me, I'd like to see what's going on, to see what's going on, you know what I mean? But nevertheless, guys, you know what it is? I gotta pull the curtains down, guys, because I gotta go pick up those kids. I told you already, 2 hour days before we done past the 2 hour mark. So I'm gonna be back here in the morning, definitely early and bright for you guys, you know what I mean? I wish I could have stayed a bit more longer, but I got to go and pick those kids up. Grandma just called me and said that they're done, we done now, right? So shout out to everybody, guys. We're gonna be back here in the morning. I gotta upload something for y'all right now. It's going to be uploaded in 2 minutes. So you guys could get to see what's going on and leave your comments at the bottom. Let me know what's your thoughts. You know what I mean? I got to go. I wish I could have seen a bit more. I got to go and get those kids. So I love you guys, man. See you guys later.